Hello traders, hello investors. How are you guys doing today, my friends? Welcome to another video here in the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan and today let's analyze Apple. We have to update some important key points on it since our last analysis last week. Apple is doing many interesting and curious movements. I think, in my humble opinion, technically speaking, Apple is looking quite interesting right now. We have some good news. Yes, we have. We have some bad news as well. Let's see in more details what to expect next week, in the next few days. But before that, remember, my friends, click on the like button to support this channel and subscribe if you're new around here, because I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day on what's the best regarding price action and technical analysis in this channel. I think you guys are going to appreciate our content. Now, back to Apple. Let's start with the bad news first, okay? Bad news, Apple is in a bear trend. As far as I know, we are doing lower highs, lower lows. We are doing this, right? See, lower highs, lower lows. Classic bear trend. So as long as we keep doing this, there's no hope of a reversal, right? We don't see any crystal clear bullish structure right now. In addition to this, in the weekly chart, since we did this top sign over here, a few weeks ago, we did this classic. This is so classic, right? A gravestone doji candlestick pattern just under a very important resistance level. I did warn you guys about this gravestone doji on our newsletter. This is why it is very important for you to subscribe our newsletters. Check my website, theFinanceHydra.com. I offer some newsletters to you guys. If you want to trade with me, I share my personal portfolio on a weekly newsletter. I think you guys are going to appreciate. Our performance is quite brutal. While Apple is going up nearly 13% since 2021, we are up 57%. So our performance is quite impressive. I think you guys are going to appreciate what I have to offer. Subscribe to my newsletters. Now back to Apple. So bear trend in the daily chart, not a single reaction. Top sign in the weekly chart. Now we are dropping and we don't see any meaningful reaction in the weekly chart as well. The sentiment is clearly bearish on the broad market. We see SPY is just dropping without any reaction. QQQ is also dropping sharply this week. When we see Apple over here, oh, and let's take a look at the heat map. The heat map is a real bloodbath, right? This is the daily performance. This is the weekly performance, right? Apple is dropping minus 0.52% right now. I think my webcam is blocking your view, right? But I am telling you guys, we are dropping minus 0.52% this week. So yes, the market is not in a very good place right now. We are dropping very sharply. So, and in addition, we don't see any bullish reaction right now. But yes, we have some good news. There is some hope on Apple, if you ask me. In the weekly chart, maybe Apple is just going to hit the 61.8% Fibonacci's retracement. That's an idea, right? If that's the case, because we lost the 38.2, we lost the 50%, so right now, what's left? 61.8% at $146. So if this is true, we have more to go. Yes, we have more to bleed, but we're talking about only minus 2.3% roughly, right? So even if even if Apple is about to drop, I don't think we are going to drop for too much without a crystal clear reaction. And in the daily chart, I think it is very important to notice that we could not do a lower low this week. Remember, I told you guys, Apple is in a crystal clear bear trend, right? Lower highs, lower lows. Well, this week, at least, we could not make a lower low. We did an equivalent low, right? It's not the best scenario ever, but still, it is not that horrible. If you ask me, we found a support level again around $148 down here. And today, again, we are trying to do a hammer candlestick pattern. This candlestick pattern is called hammer, which is a bullish reversal candlestick pattern. I think, I don't remember this specific statistic regarding it, but it has decent chances of reversing the trend in the short term at least. This is good because it is telling us that yes, Apple has decent chances of bouncing back up. It is not a real reversal structure right now, but yes, I believe we're gonna do a pullback at least to the 21 EMA next. So we have more upside left. In theory, right? Roughly 4% after we drop a little bit more in the weekly chart, because right now in the weekly chart, we don't see any meaningful reaction right now. But if we do react in this area, I think we can possibly go up to the 21 EMA in the daily chart. Now, if we break, what could potentially reverse the trend in the weekly, in the daily chart, Nathan? Well, we gotta break this week's high, meaning we gotta break $158.74. All right, so this black line up here is the most important key point for Apple right now. By breaking this black line, Apple is going to trigger a double bottom chart pattern. In this case, what is the crystal clear target for Apple? This gap up here. Yes, we have an open gap at 171. In this case, I firmly believe Apple is going to fill this gap because there's not a single gap that appeared above the price that was not filled on Apple. All right. Remember this gap over here? I set a target. I set a target at this gap when we were dropping way down here. So we set a target. Apple went up just to fill our target, and now we are dropping all the way down again. Of course, it is not going to be a fantastic trade like the one we did over here, and I did tell you guys about this trade on my newsletter, so this is why it is very important to subscribe to my newsletter so you can keep in touch on a daily basis. Every single day, I can update you guys very quickly in real time on what's happening over here on Apple and on other stocks as well. So subscribe to my newsletter, but right now, I think it is important to wait for a breakout of 158 in order to fill this gap and materialize a stronger bullish movement. Of course, if Apple gives a buy signal right now down here, I think that's plausible, yes, but the situation is still quite uncertain. To me, it's 50-50. We still could drop a little bit more to hit the 61.8% retracement in the weekly chart, but if we see a reaction over here, I think this scenario might be rejected. Only time will tell. Next week is going to be very interesting, very promising. Either way, I'm going to keep you guys updated every single day in this channel, so subscribe to it. Hey, are you still watching this video? Subscribe to this channel, right? I think I deserve it, your subscription. Why the hell would you still be watching me, right? So subscribe to this channel to keep in touch with my daily analysis. Thank you very much for your audience, for your attention. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Farewell.